I'm Storm Chaser Vince Welty here in downtown New Orleans, where we're in a parking structure several feet above the ground here, 30 to 50 feet above the ground. It's a Category 4 storm right now with 145 mile per hour winds. The National Hurricane Center says it's intensifying, so it could get stronger. I will not name the next potential category, but it is possible. Tornado watch is likely going to be in effect here soon. Could see some brief spin-up tornadoes, or maybe even some medium to long track spin-up tropical tornadoes. But it looks like we're expecting landfall from major Category 4 Hurricane Ida late morning, mid-afternoon.
It was becoming apparent that Ida was taking a slightly different path than expected, which left New Orleans out of the worst part of the storm, so we repositioned back to the original targeted location of Houma. The drive was intense as we faced low-end hurricane force winds the entire drive as the storm began to bear down on southeast Louisiana. I've been through tropical storms and hurricanes before, but I've never witnessed so much panic and damage as I was about to with Hurricane Ida. We're entering the parking garage, which we scouted out the day before. This location was chosen because if storm surge and flooding became a problem, we'd be safe at a higher level in the structure, and we'd also have protection from the wind.
Do you have a second? I've got some people that are wanting to ask you some questions in my chat.
Go for it.
Okay, first of all, what was your? We had you muted, but we saw when the tree limb fell towards your windshield there just a couple minutes ago. What was your reaction in the vehicle to that? Somebody asked, do you have a plan, or where are you going to take shelter when the eyewall comes in and things go sideways?
Right here, and I hope that I don't go sideways. We're going to go down a level or two in the parking garage. It's a big concrete structure. It should be fine. They've actually parked all the municipal vehicles, like the police cars and fire vehicles and stuff, here for shelter, so we should be pretty well sheltered here.
The most intense part of the storm was approaching. A television meteorologist that was with me on the roof measured a 150 mile per hour wind gust, and things were going downhill quickly.
It makes me feel better in case they come in here.
I decided that we captured enough content from the safety of the parking garage, and it was time to brave the elements and drive out into the middle of a Category 4 hurricane with winds of 150 miles per hour. Here you can see some intense wave action generated solely by the winds of Hurricane Ida. This is a canal that runs through downtown. This is not a river.
West Main Street, then turn left onto West Main Street. In 800 feet, turn left onto New Orleans Bridge.
I guess it did peel the hole. No, kind of.
Oh, but that's terrible. Yeah, but you can see.
I'm Storm Chaser Vince Welty here in Houma, Louisiana, the day after Hurricane Ida impacted as a strong Category 4. No damage to ourselves or our equipment, but not the case here for the residents of Houma. There's lots and lots of property damage. However, some homes did fare fairly well. Those seem to be those of the concrete, steel, and newer construction types that held together. A lot of mobile home damage, a lot of business damages. Some buildings completely collapsed by the wind and partially blown away. Some brick structures as well. Not a very good scene to see out here in Houma. Lots of residents currently working to get everything cleaned up, but it looks like it's going to be a very, very long effort here for the residents of this town to get back to normal.
It appeared that downtown Houma, right along Main Street, suffered the most severe damage. This entire storm chase was made so much easier because of the local fire department. They had provided so much helpful information and insight to the layout of the town, as well as provided even more assistance than I have time to thank them for. I even caught them going out of their scope of responsibility to help fix someone's tire. A situation like this just goes to show that it's best to be prepared for the worst. Several residents of Houma explained that they did not think this would be that bad on the day before the storm. I wasn't able to track down those exact people, but I suspect that they disagree with their previously made comment.